Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Play to Find Out Fair Wanderings, our first episode. It is part 2, and we are going to do some fighting. So, Michael, who is first?
Uh, our NPC is gonna go first.
Ah, okay.
So just like you see this and you're like, oh hey, what is that? And then just like you just hear the tunk of an arrow next to you as let me see. We get just two really quick arrow shots. One of them hits. So one of them flies wide, but the other just like hits the dude in the shoulder, and he like falls, and he like staggers as
It's
Kirkall
a.
does like a power slide over this way.
Oh, okay. It's this fellow. It's this fellow down here.
Uh,
Got it.
so yeah, he just gets hit, and he's like, ah, and then he posts up next to Echo, who just is like in his way now, and he's like, oh god, do I need to shoot you too?
Oh no,
You can-
little man. I'm part of the cavalry.
Raspin, like you see Lady Raspin, like sprint forward and then proceed to probably, hopefully, question mark, impale the shit out of this guy with her longsword.
That's a good hit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So she just decapitates this guy before he can say anything. And he gets ripped. He gets rips. So I'm sorry that NPCs claim first blood. So
Darn
yeah,
it.
This guy's, and she like peeks around the corner. Can she move that far? Actually,
It's
should-
Raspin. If any NPC is gonna claim first blood, it's gonna be Raspin.
Fair.
actually, she can't move that far in attack. So she just runs up. Sorry to waste that awesome roll. I gotta follow my own rules. But she like runs up and she's like reeling back to hit. Echo, you're up.
Okay, Echo goes into combat. Enter attack mode. Echo
All right.
get right here and throws a javelin at him.
So yeah, you jab. So yeah, let's see that attack.
Okay. Let's see. That's that.
Where'd my character sheet go?
I think that hits.
Be sure to roll using your sheet just for future reference because it'll make our lives easier. Yep, that hits.
Nice.
And so Raspin's like we can see it's just gonna be like a decapitation swipe, and we see her like decapitate him, and then we get like the rewind as if this like is played out in her mind, and then just javelin to his face, and he just goes down like a stone.
No. Only NPCs get first kill. Or PCs.
Only PCs are allowed first blood. So yeah, he just falls over. Do you have anything else you want to do, or is that your turn?
That's my turn.
Andrella, what are you up to?
All right. Well, I'm going to move to the door and see
Mhm.
what's happening. And I get up here and I see. all
So there's
sorts of crazy
an
shit.
orc standing right next to you with a bow, arrow knocked, about to draw it back.
Oh,
There's a snake lady. There's clearly a one-T, like, the
Uh-huh.
culture that your people have been at war with for years,
You know.
on and off. There's a succubus, maybe? It's hard to tell. Echo has just murdered a dude, and Raspin is standing over a dead body with a sword. And that's
Right.
what you see. Or at least
So-
that's what I think you can see.
I can see. Yep, I see this whole hallway.
Yeah, okay. That's like a street, by the way. You
Okay.
exited ability and now you're in the street.
Yes. Okay.
The succubus winks at you.
Winky
I
face.
think- Gonna go ahead and cast sleep on the people that are to my left.
Uh,
So
okay,
that's
sure,
a
sure.
21. Who has the lowest HP?
Probably me. I have 8.
All right, so that means there's 13 HP left. Lily, how much?
Wait, I might have a thing.
Uh-huh. You have magic resistance, don't you?
I do.
But I don't
But
think
that
this is a
doesn't
saving throw. This just doesn't help you.
Oh, is sleep just direct?
It's
Yeah,
just
It's just it affects the person with the lowest hit points first, and it goes in order.
Oh.
Once you level up, it's no big deal, but
It's kind of it's the most powerful first level spell.
Okay.
Tell me something, GM. What's the rules on coup de grace?
Bad things. So Rose falls over. How many hit points do you have, Miss Sexy Snake Lady?
9.
She goes down too.
And this orc like looks at you and just looks at you like looks back and just like, what are you doing?
And I hold up my dagger and I say, "You stay back."
This guy's dead, so he comes out of order.
And I take
So-
a defensive stance.
We hear more magic words, and then hold on, I got a thing for this.
Nobody tell me what was going on.
I know, I it's just funny.
I love it. I love it. It's great.
great roleplay.
And then I need a boom. That happens.
Holy shit!
Boom, and then this side of the building just bursts into flames. Let me find some fire tokens.
You see me like the old people are burning.
Yeah, well, the nice people that like welcomed you into their home are now burning.
Oh
are
no.
are going to be burning soon. So there's
Oh,
like
no.
fire and death everywhere.
She makes good cinnamon buns. Save her.
It's like I'm playing D&D with Macho Man Randy Savage.
Oh.
So yeah, there's just fire everywhere now. As the building you were next to now catches fire. What are you? What are the rules with sleep? Do people get saves, or are they just out?
But
They
all you
just-
have to do is walk over to them and like kick them. And,
Yeah,
like,
so they're out for a minute. So they get the
Sleeping condition.
yes, they are unconscious for a minute until the spell ends, or they take damage, or someone uses an action to wake them up.
Got it.
But
There's
But
no
the weird
saves
thing
or
that-
anything.
the weird thing about it, unless you're a spellcaster, you really don't know what's going on. You just see your teammates dropping, like, holy crap!
So yeah, so that happens. And then
Nobody told me.
a bunch of I'm gonna just move this guy. I'm gonna move you to the GM layer for now. Just get out of my way. And then a bunch of like clearly peasants like run up and just start to surround like Raspin, and a couple of them are gonna like run up to Echo.
Echo's like, bring it on.
So yeah, a bunch. They're like peasants with like pitchforks, like
Wait.
clearly like peasant levies. And so, Echo's about to take a couple of attacks, and then Raspin's about to take a bunch of attacks. So I think if memory serves, these guys are real shit. So it shouldn't be too big of a problem.
Hopefully.
They're literally cannon fodder. So yeah. 1, 2. So do either of those hit you, Echo?
Those miss because of my sexy shield.
Ah.
So yeah, both of those
course.
miss, and then
Course.
the rest are coming in at Raspin. So 1, 2, 3.
Oh.
One of them hits for 3 damage.
Wait, what?
So yeah, one of them hits Raspin for 3 damage, and it just like catches her across like the face, and you can you see her throw her head back and her like nose is bleeding. Rosethorn, you can't do anything. Orc boyfriend is gonna run over and like grab Cecilia and just like shake her really hard. Just like wake up, wake up.
What? Huh? Yes.
Aspen, Andrella, would you like to take an attack of opportunity?
I was gonna say, he backed away from me.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah. He's just like
luckily,
like shit. I gotta go save people now. Thanks.
I just kind of flail my dagger at his face, and he walks away without a scratch.
Yeah. Like he doesn't even notice.
It's a lovely introduction.
Nobody introduced you.
I love it.
Raspin is going to attack. Just the nearest thing she can hit. She's gonna. She gets 2 attacks.
Jeez.
Both of those miss because these peasant levies have shields. Otherwise, they would have totally hit. So she just like can't get a full swing right now. Like you know, Raspin, she's like the greatest duelist you've ever seen, but she's like surrounded by people that aren't really fighting and more just like batting at her, and so she's just like batting away like shields aggressively, batting away like clubs aggressively. Echo,
Right, yeah.
There are 2 people in front of you.
Echo disapproves of this. Echo goes in rage.
Oh my.
Is it like a cold rage, or do you let out like an epic ass battle cry?
See my eyes go from white to black as the orc in me gets released. Oh yeah. Let me get to my character sheet real quick.
Oh man, I would love. Oh wait, no, forgot he's dead.
I think that miss.
No, that hits. That hits.
Oh yeah.
Roll your damage. Yeah.
That's
so
11 points of damage.
So you just cleave this person in half. Yeah, it's like these people aren't trained fighters. They're like peasant levies that have just been like brought along for the siege.
Mhm.
And so he gets his shield up, and then you're just like, okay, slice like right underneath it.
It's not okay to be a freshman.
And so yeah, the person before you like falls dead. I'm gonna move her to the I'm gonna move all the tokens back later, but for now they're just like out of the way. All right, so that happens. I feel like I should make. No, they're still pretty good. Andrella, Echo and Raspin are both getting attacked. This orc dude is waking up the snake lady, and it looks like he's about to try and wake up the succubus. What would you like to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and, I mean, there's immediate action over this direction, so I'm rushing towards Raspin, and as I do so, this peasant that's in front of me, I'm going to reach out my hands as I move forward, and the glow gets really blue and really white, and also then manifests on the peasant this sort of ice sheen showing up on them as I cast frostbite on them.
That's a Constitution saving throw, and if they fail, what happens?
If they fail,
they succeed.
Succeeded. All right.
They succeed,
would
so they
have
did
taken damage, but nothing happens then.
So yeah, so the person's like, the person's like, oh, it's a bloody witch it is, and she raises her shield, and just like the magic just doesn't seem to affect her. She like shivers and shrugs off the cold. Do you have anything else you want to do?
That is all. That's my movement and my action.
Oh no, I have to kill you for that disrespect.
Hold on a second. Can he? Kinda?
And I'm gonna say, Raspin, is there a direction out? We're trapped off on both sides. A gesture to the people behind me.
hold on a second. I gotta find a token for what's just about to happen.
Oh boy.
So
about to get fireballed.
Yeah.
What could level 1?
Wait, that's wrong. Hold on a second. So just in the middle of all of these people, there's just an explosion of fire. From just and like clearly no like total disregard for friendly fire going on right now. He's just like boom. And you actually haven't seen this person yet.
Yeah.
So
Fantastic. Great.
I don't see anyone. I'm asleep.
I believe it's 66. Yeah.
Ah.
So all the peasants just get incinerated.
What?
Boom, boom. Wait, hold on.
You see me like, oh no, someone just stole my XP.
No, you get XP. You get XP for all the people that got killed.
Haha.
If you survive the encounter and escape.
Oh no, I gotta turn around and kill those guys on the ground real quick.
They aren't on the ground. So that happens. And then everything just kind of goes quiet. This is the first thing you see when you wake up, Cecilia. You like look up and you just see like explosion of fire. And buildings start kind of catching. I'm gonna delete that token. What do you do?
It's probably not good. So I'm gonna move over, and I'll like.
I do have to do.
I'll like kind of like lightly shake and wake up Rose.
I don't think Raspin. No matter what, I don't think Raspin dies, but I want to just see if she takes half damage or not. Yes, she takes half damage.
Raskin, I believe you. You're a very nice lady.
She takes...
Rose.
Oh, what is it? Where are we?
We're in the street.
The street. Did we?
We fell asleep for some reason. Not sure why. But it's okay now.
Perhaps we've been using too much energy.
So that's 6 seconds. Perverts.
We're just chatting.
I'm gonna have these commoners they just saw a bunch of their friends die because they're literal cannon fodder. I'm gonna make a morale check for them. They are more afraid of whoever just shot the fireball than they am about getting fireballed. Than they are about getting fireballed. So they're gonna like continue. Just this one like is like as far away from Raspin as possible. She like runs over to Echo. This one also does, and this one also does.
Oh yeah, you want some of the
so they've like formed a barricade.
to cut
And then like behind them comes this dude with like a mustache. And you can just barely see him over the crowd, but he looks directly at Andrella. And he just snaps his fingers and then he's gone.
Do I recognize him?
Make a history check.
Nope.
No.
Nope, you don't.
No.
You don't. So he this just like mustachioed, like clearly rich man in like fine armor comes over, just looks at it, points at you.
There we go.
Nods his head and then disappears. Because it's a D&D fight and this is basically Fantasy Avengers.
That was Thanos.
Rose, it's your turn.
All right. Well, Rose will
my power stones.
get up. I'll use half of her movements to get up. look
Mhm.
over at Cecile and say, "Thank you, darling. Have a one for the road." And she gives her a little kiss, bestowing some bardic inspiration
Is that an
upon.
action or a bonus action?
That's a bonus action.
Uh-huh.
And then we'll move up 15 feet and just
Vicious mockery some dude in the face.
wow.
Nice.
Yes. And she says,
It's a wisdom save.
"Your clothes look absolutely terrible." And that's why it's
Savage.
only one damage.
This commoner is wounded to her very core. She like doesn't want to be here. She
And
like hates that she's like committing these like war crimes.
Now someone's
under
insulting
the
your
order of a man that just
clothes.
disappeared, and now you would like insult her clothes, and it's just like the final straw. She just gets a little bit peeved, basically. Like I think Kirklod's just like I think you all hear this, but you hear like screaming from inside that house, and he just like runs in.
What, the one to our right?
The one that's currently on fire. Yes. Well, one of the two that is currently on fire. Yeah, he just like runs into the house on your left.
Oh, the
Like,
left. Okay,
this house right here.
got
He
it.
just like runs in. Raspin's not really doing much. She looks badly hurt, but she's gonna give it the old college try, I guess.
Yeah.
Try to hit something.
Take out some commoners.
Yeah, kill some peasants.
Yeah. That's what
yeah,
D&D's all about.
So
Raise
she
that confidence.
she misses both of those.
Jeez.
They have shields. She's just like
Wait,
huh?
on a tie, the tie goes to the runner. So if their AC is a 12, she hits that.
Yes. So I'm tempted to not even roll. Yeah, she just cleaves this commoner. Like the one that you just insulted her clothes was like, oh shit. Wow, she's right. I'm really doing horrible things. And then just like a sword goes through her spine.
That poor.
Echo, there are people in front of you.
Now they're really terrible.
Oh my
There are
god.
two living targets in front of you, and you are raging. What do you do?
With that joke, just gonna take out my anger on you.
And then you just hit something.
The person in front.
Yeah,
of
you
me.
hit for 9 damage
Oh, okay.
or 10 damage. Either way, you kill it. Doesn't matter. So yeah, just dead.
Shame.
Andrella, there is one remaining enemy soldier. Would you like to give them the option to surrender?
I'm not dealing with them. I'm gonna go use my healing hands on Raspin.
How many hit
Gives her
points
a
is that?
single point because I'm only level 1, but still.
I thought it was hit points plus charisma. Yeah. Oh, yep. Well, yep. So
Is it plus charisma modifier? Did I write this down wrong?
we'll go with what you look it up, but we'll go with that for now. Either way, she's not in danger of falling down and dying yet.
Okay. And then I ask her again. I'm like, "Do you have a direction for us to run? Like, is there a direction to go?"
She looks shell shocked. Like she literally just stood in the middle of a fireball, and like
Yes.
like her the white little specks of her hair are all singed off now. She has like no eyebrows.
Right, which is why I'm holding her and healing her a little bit to try and help her and have her attention.
Cecilia, there is one target left, screaming to the right of you, because you're facing this way. And your orc prison mate has just run inside this building.
Yeah, I feel like they can handle a peasant, so I'm also going to. Do I hear anything coming from the right?
No, but that building's also not on fire.
Oh, fair. I will also run into here, so I can go. Are these each 5?
Yeah, these are each 5.
Okay, so I can go 1, 2, 3, 15. Two.
Can you see everybody now?
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, I think I can go one more, but yeah. So what's the sitch in here?
So Kirkall is standing in the doorway. In front of him is a woman holding a like kitchen knife. The room, you can see fire through the cracks in the boards on hold on, this side of the room. There's a small child like holding a baby in the corner, like trying to calm it down. She's like 5. And this pregnant woman is like getting ready to stab your orc friend in the chest. Would you like to try and calm her down, or
yes,
ice her, or what?
No, I'm going to like try to be calm. Try. I think what I'm gonna say is don't worry, we're here to help you. Please just get out. We need to get out of the burning building. This way, hurry.
Your snake lady. There's an orc standing in front of her with this crazy alien-ass looking bow. It seems reasonable that a roll would be required here.
Oh, totally.
Yeah, so let's see perception. Let's see persuasion. I don't think you have any advantage or disadvantage. Just see what happens.
Wait, how am I not proficient in persuasion?
Oh,
You're
no.
not.
How am I?
Didn't you get that?
No.
You got that as part of your character. You got that as part of your background.
So you just click the
You
button.
got
Oh.
persuasion and insight as part of your background.
You. I checked performance. That's why.
Okay. Yes.
Okay, well, that's still only 11.
No, you add 11's enough. Like they're in
Okay.
a burning building. It's not a. They're like, okay, crap. So that's your turn. So little girl with baby is gonna run 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She's like starts to run right up to you, and then this woman.
Yeah, and I'm just like motioning to the door.
This woman runs past you. Rose.
Do they look hurt?
Not visibly. The one woman is clearly. I just deleted the turnover. The one woman is clearly pregnant, and you know that all the smoke in the room, because it's rapidly filling with smoke, is probably really bad for her.
Sure.
Also for the baby, but they don't seem like visibly harmed. They aren't like bleeding or like burned or anything.
Okay.
Wait a minute. What about the child?
She's got the little baby. They've got little baby. She's got little
Right,
baby
yeah,
and
yeah.
child and
Okay.
mom.
Well,
is
yeah.
pregnant.
Once we get out of the fire, I'm planning.
You're
on...
gonna tend to that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, Rose moves. There's a single peasant holding a like this, and this woman just straight up just like dropped her stuff. She just like dropped her spear, dropped her shield, and just like holding up her hands.
Oh, she dropped everything.
Yeah. And would you like to kill her?
No need for that. I'll just I'll look at Andrella, tilt my head.
Quietly whisper, "I'm going to make out with that."
I'm just gonna put a minor illusion in front of her face. First, of me giving her the middle finger for knock me out.
So like
And then just a fake pair of lips and kiss her cheek, and that's the end of my turn.
So Andrella, so you feel something tap on your cheek, and you look over, and it's the succubus, but she's like this tall, and she's sitting on your shoulder, and she like flips you off, and then kisses you, and then disappears. And Raspin just like looks at it for a second, and just in Celestial, she's like, "I'm gonna kill that devil."
Why the hell is there a devil here? I reply in Celestial.
Rose, please.
Kirk Hall like runs out, and the people follow him out of there. And this feels like a good time to exit initiative order.
Wait a minute, I got one more scene.
You got one more thing you want to do.
Swing at her, like when she dropped the weapon, like. Just give her that.
you were like so stoked to beat the tar out of this woman, but you just can't.
She dropped her weapon. It's like,
yeah.
It's that look. And then I guess I'm gonna jump through this window to keep my rage going, to see if anybody's in this burning building.
No, but you just.
Oh my!
Can you make a con save for me?
Come on, I'm supposed to make a strength save on this.
Echo, why'd you do that?
You're just like I gotta make sure there's nothing in the building. Crash.
Oh. Lord.
Con save, please.
Okay, give me a sec.
I think I figured it out. Echo is our Deadpool.
I think so.
Yeah.
Bam!
Yeah. You're like not affected by the smoke. You like look around, and then you're like rage. You see like. I mean, fuck it. I'll give you a chest of money for that. Yeah. Fuck it. Yeah. You see like on the table, there's like a thick, heavy, like on the table, you like knock it onto the floor and it kind of like patters to the ground. There's like a thick, like heavy coin purse and like a couple like bundles of clothes.
Do I see any people though?
You don't see any people. You see a lot of fire right in front of you.
Okay, you see me just like looting real quick and just like, I guess work my way to this side as I jump over the fire.
Yeah, you can't move through those squares without taking some amount of damage. I'm just gonna warn you now. Like
Okay,
that's a bad idea.
okay, you know what? You see me jump back out of the window. I didn't see any people. Oh yeah. I jump out the window.
So you jump out of the window right in front of Rose.
Good for you, darling.
So Kirkon has like in true adventurer fashion has just gone over and has started like pulling like necklaces and like cutting off fingers for rings. It's just like rolling these bodies.
You see me like, hey, those are my kills. Not cool, bro.
Rose will start rummaging through their things as well.
He like grunts, and then he looks at the woman that like has surrendered, and just looks at Rasp and like looks at Andrella for you because you seem to be the source of authority here, even though you seem to be an idiot. And just says,
Yeah, no.
Should we kill her?
No.
Should we kill her?
No. She has clearly surrendered. What is wrong with you? Bind her. She's a prisoner now.
Okay, you see me tie up her arms and legs, and I just do the over-the-shoulder thing.
Yeah. So I'm gonna give this woman a. Yeah, she'll totally just let you bind her. I'm gonna give her the net condition. So yeah, you have a small woman. I'm gonna get rid of all the bodies because I'm tired of looking at them.
I'm back here. I guess mechanically, should I use a healing thing, or is just like tending to them going to be like okay?
Yeah, tending to them is going to be okay, but you can talk to me about how you do that.
You could do a medicine check.
Yeah. Like
that's what I was. Yeah.
So the little girl is like the woman with the butcher knife is like kind of tries to like stop you from getting like stands right next to you because she's like suspicious of you because you're a terrifying monster.
Well, listen.
So yeah, she's just gonna stand there. Yeah, make a medicine check for me.
Okay. $12.
So yeah, so like this little girl is like holding her the baby to her chest.
I like Neil.
She looks fine.
Uh-huh.
And the mom looks fine, but you can't really get a good look at the baby because she's just like,
I
you can like ask her for it.
No, yeah, I was gonna I kneel down and like give us like a smile.
Mm-hmm.
Like, listen, I'm a healer.
Do see your fangs.
Yeah,
when you
maybe.
smile.
A little bit.
Yeah, do your
Little
venom do your like venom glands like pop down?
You know.
Your like tongue flicks out for a second?
I'm a healer. I want to help.
The mom is clearly not having this, but the little girl is like, "Oh, she's a healer. Okay, great." And she just like kind of like holds the baby out to you. It's like it's maybe like 6 months old.
Okay.
Um,
I'm gonna. Okay. I'm not even. I'm gonna use one of my slots to where's that at? Slots are meeting 1. Okay. Yeah. So I like reach into like my bag of things and I pull out a small like it's basically a bunch of serpents like coiled around like the middle thing. And it's made out of silver, of course. And so I like hold that and then it like shines and the serpents kind of like start to like slither around. Like it's basically like a rod and a bunch of snakes curled around it, and then like when I like hold it, the snakes kind of like slither a little bit. And then I put my hand out and like bright light comes out to like onto the baby. And I'm just casting Cure Wounds on the child.
Yeah, totally. And like the baby like coughs once, like softly, and then like it coos, kind of.
I healed 11 hit points on the child.
You healed 10 more hit points than the child had. So that's good.
Echo approve of this healing of the baby.
Maybe like
so yeah, the little
year.
the little baby like coos softly, and it's like a little half elf. She's got like little like stubby ears.
I've dubbed this baby Echo Jr.
Her name is Lilith.
I smile like.
That does not bode well.
There, are you like? And I look at the two. Like, are you two feeling all right now?
We're fine. And you can tell she's about to say something special, but then she's just like, "Where is the lady?"
I believe everyone else just move out of their way so they can see down the alley.
Yeah, instantly Sonia like runs up to. They all like run up to Andrella and like start like checking, like patting her down, like she's like really important for some reason. Maybe, who knows?
Yeah, so they like when they run up to me, I'm talking to Raspin. So they like run up to me and I think that they're like need comfort, so I'm trying to like hug them or something. While they're like trying to check on me. So it's a really awkward interaction, but I'm trying to talk to Raspin about what is happening and what do we do now.
Raspin like can like barely talk. She's just like, we need to get you out of the city now.
Even already? Good job.
Yeah, and so yeah, Echo's just like dragging this woman around by like a lead.
Is everyone else looking okay? Like damage wise?
Yeah, everyone looks fine.
Okay.
Raspin's clearly like hurt, but not terribly. It looks like her armor took most of the damage.
Okay, I'll just walk like. Do you?
Which way out of here?
And Sonia speaks up and says, "Besides the walls, the only way out." I can't think it. And she's like trying to say something that's like, "Oh, I know this way," but she just like doesn't. She's just like, I don't know. And then I think like Kirkall like looks in a window, like sticks his head out and is like, "Sewer."
Oh, all right then.
Raspin, darling, is this fine young lady our charge?
Eyeballing the hell out of you too.
Like yeah. So like prevailing like racist theory is that all Wanti originated from demons.
Yeah, no.
Or whatever, they're like demon spawn. And so you have a demon, a snake demon, and a succubus, as far as you can tell.
Just ignore the fact that I speak Abyssal.
Yeah.
Just ignore that fact.
And I have like a wisp every time I talk.
Right.
Yeah.
Just ignore that.
And Raspin looks at you and says, "Yes."
Oh, well, this just got interesting. And she kind of glances her up and down.
I will kill you. She stands up. I don't know what you devil-born do.
I like sigh and I just like put a hand up like, oh, come now. And then I reach and I extend a hand out to Andrella and I am Cecilia. Miss Raspin enlisted us to protect you.
Look at your hand dubiously for a minute.
Where are your dragon scales?
So as I said, I have my hair in like a double braid, so it's out of my face. So you can see that there are dragon scales, and wherever the dragon scales are, there's the Asimar lines also interwoven with them. And so it's across the top of my forehead, down the side of my face, and then it kind of comes down my neck and goes underneath my dress. It's also on my hands are the lines, not necessarily the scales, but on the lines.
So yeah, you see a woman with silver scales.
Oh yeah, there's something. Yeah, there's something. There's something going on.
And silver hair.
Silver hair.
Yeah.
My skin is red, so.
And purple eyes.
Yeah.
You also don't worship a silver snake. Yet. That's probably not far away at this rate.
Oh boy. Anyway, so she has her hand out, and I look at it very dubiously for a few seconds, and then I extend my hand, and then you'd be able to see like the silver lines are also on my hands, and I take your hand kind of tentatively, and I'm like, charmed. I am Princess Andrella Strupiev.
Eyes get really wide.
And Raspin just looks at you like you weren't supposed to say that.
I don't know what's going on.
I go over to Raspin.
Really
It's
now?
okay. It's okay, Raspin. I can't pronounce most of that anyway.
And then Kirkall like looks up and is just like, what? just like all of the prisoners are just like looking at you like, what?
I look back over
Unless
at
Rose is just like,
Raspin.
oh, whatever, it doesn't matter.
Oh,
I look over to our fierce leader, the I guess the balding armor chick.
Yeah.
It's like, do I need to kill the witnesses?
She like holds up a finger like, wait a minute. As Rose is literally like about to speak.
Because you see my hand on the sword about to take down somebody.
I really want to hear what Rose says so we know if she loses her life or not.
okay.
What does Rose?
The first thing I said, well, you certainly have the look of royalty, darling. And then I offer my hand, not in a handshake fashion. I kind of take her hand to give her the hand a kiss, and say, Rose Thorn, Bard Spectacular. My reputation obviously precedes me. I am sure you have heard of me.
Probably not. Like maybe you heard about like some woman playing at college bars that went by that name. Because you're a university student here, but I don't think you know. Yeah. I think you were like, oh, I thought she was like Lily Pad for some reason.
Name drop.
Name drop.
Yeah.
She gives your hand a kiss.
So I'm clearly more comfortable with my hand being kissed than I am with shaking someone else's hands. So clearly it looked like I was attempting to like honor some sort of bizarre cultural custom I wasn't familiar with. But when you kiss my hand, it's like, oh yes, this is how this works. Oh
yes, this is the level of respect I deserve.
But I still, when you introduce yourself, I'm like, yeah.
Well, if you don't know of me, we can get to know each other very well in the near future.
Cue Raspin's sword.
Not yet. Raspin has like actually like gone to like follow Kirkall, who's like pointing her inside this building.
You princess.
See me just kind of keeping an eye out for like if someone pops up. I guess I bring out my longbow.
Mm-hmm. Well,
I
we're about
am
to.
walking in a similar direction.
Yeah, you see the like commoner like very clearly trying to like get out of her like bindings, just like shaking badly and not hiding it at all.
You crazy girl.
Yeah, so I think we're just gonna follow them down.
Yeah, and in the room, if
What are
everybody
these?
comes
What are the
inside-
buildings that we're passing? Is this like just all houses?
They're like houses, yeah.
Okay, sure.
So like everybody comes in, like, and you if you guys want to take a minute and like, we don't really need to go action by action.
I
right
guess
now.
I'm making sure there's nobody that's. Was the fire contained to that one little area?
The fire is contained to this building up here and this building across the way.
Okay. Whatever buildings are on fire, I'm gonna make sure that there's nobody still in there.
Can you make a perception check for me?
Sure.
Oh, yeah. Echo would like to do that with her.
Yeah, you two both make perception checks. Easy.
I don't even have to roll, do I?
You don't have to. Yeah, clearly, this whole area has been like evacuated.
Okay.
Will frostbite let me? No, because it's not water; it's fire.
Okay.
So everybody, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to move Rose. So everybody comes in here.
Okay.
The commoner, I guess, is following at this point.
Has to stay with Echo.
Has to stay with Echo. And Raspin is looking down at this like grate, and you can hear water below. She like gets her like short sword out and like wedges it into the grate and like tries to like pry it up. Does anyone help her, or are you just gonna let buff
You know what?
buff
I
chick
do-
be buff?
No, I'll help her. You see
Yeah.
me like, put my longbow up and just like bring out my longsword, and we do it together.
Yeah. It's with both of you helping. It's not hard, and there's just this deep black, kind of like herbal scent coming from the sewers below. And Icon is like a marvel of modern city design. Because of the university here, like it has like modern like water mains and sewers and all that fun stuff.
You see me go first because I can see in the dark.
So before the plan is even discussed, Echo just jumps in.
I gotta make sure it's safe.
Yeah, you jump down into a dark room and you don't really see anything at first glance.
Did I see a giant rat come at me? And I'm like,
No, but you definitely like scare several small rats.
Potential protein.
So Raspin just like looks to the rest of you and is like, do your jobs. And she like motions for you all to go down, but like first, clearly. Kirkall is next because he's also an orc with no chill. I'm gonna move everybody that's in the sewers out of the way.
Sure.
Orcs lead
While
the way.
people are going down, I
The
am going to go to the side and
NPCs go next.
I'm going to confer real quick with Raspin that, well, if we're leaving the city, it's probably better for me to not be wearing this dress. I have a change of clothing.
She nods,
Okay.
and she like takes off her like now like singed like heavy woolen cloak, and like holds it out to you. She's like, "It's gonna be cold."
When
Oh,
you
that's-
hear your
Oh,
You are roboting.
So
Oh,
while
no.
we're waiting for that to come back.
Oh, no.
She just looks at you and says, "Andrella, as your bodyguard, take the damn cloak. Your father will kill me if you catch a cold." And she like kind of laughs at that.
Catch cold.
She kind of like laughs at that, like it's a joke, but she's like not kidding. Take the Coke.
Fine.
Wait a minute, can y'all hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, you see me throw the pair of clothes I found in the building up to her?
Just like just like a big thing of like a bundle of clothes like flies up and like
Oh.
hits Rose in the face. She's like about to climb down.
Princess changed. That's your new outfit. I found it. Don't ask your questions.
Here, we'll give you
So-
some privacy, and then
Yeah. I take.
So then
I take a minute
the
while
girls go
everybody's-
down.
Anywhere.
Yeah.
Rose doesn't go down yet.
Rose doesn't go down yet.
Cecilia will.
Cecilia goes down. Cecilia likes going down.
Hey!
Welcome to Butt Jokes and D&D.
Hey!
Michael. So yeah. Like, and at this point, the commoner is like, "Let me go with you. I can fight. Let me go with you." And she's like, she has like a really weird like. I'm not gonna do it because I'm gonna make it sound terrible. But she's like, she sounds like maybe German or like Swiss, if that's what the language she's speaking. She's speaking a different language, but she's like begging, and that it's clear that she like wants to come.
I'm going to do an insight on her with all my orc knowledge.
You're in a hole, buddy.
Oh, she's down there. I thought
Yeah,
she was
she's
down
a-
there.
No, she stayed
Well,
up
it's
here.
okay. I'm a princess and I'm supposed to work with people, so I look her
Oh,
over.
it's not saying. Oh, this woman will betray you at the first opportunity. She's
Yeah.
just saying whatever she can to stay alive.
Yeah. And so that's painfully clear. And I look at Raspin and I say, if we need to move, she is dead weight. But I don't know what the best call is.
And then the woman's like, I'm not dead weight. I can help. I can carry things. I can manage the princess's baggage and just like whatever she can come up with.
Princess
And Raspin, like you've changed at this point, and then Raspin's just like, Andrella, go.
I'll take care of this.
You're
Go.
in the hole already, Echo.
Not
Go.
me. I'm talking about her.
Andrella,
Oh.
Aspen, go.
Okay.
And she before you go, she like grabs you and she like reaches into her like she has like a shirt coat on, and she like reaches into it and she pulls out a small wooden staff with a ring on it and just like holds it out to you. And
Do I know
you
what it
recognize
is?
this instantly. This is like the scepter of the queen.
Yeah.
It's like big. It's like shitty, and everyone kind of makes fun of you guys for like still using it. But it's been since the nation's founding, like 500 years ago or whatever, right? Like it's like the historic value, not the like showmanship.
Does it strike me as odd that she has this?
Oh, absolutely,
Should my sister have this?
absolutely.
Okay. I take it and I'm like, why?
Don't ask.
Margary's gonna be furious.
Your half sister won't care. Now go.
Okay.
And she before, and she's just as you go, she's like, get to safety. I'll find you when I can.
8
Okay.
levels later, she cares.
8 levels later, she cares.
The half
So then I crawl down into the thing. I imagine people help me.
Yeah, I'm imagining you get help.
Rose will help you, of course.
Rose helps you down.
Mhm.
Rose, it's just you, Raspin, and this commoner left. What do you do?
Are you not coming down, dearie?
I need to buy you all time.
I see. Well, it was nice getting to know you. You have a pretty face.
Get in the fucking hole.
If you have time, but I don't think right now is the best
Faster.
time.
Less talking. Yeah, Biz, you are really quiet. So you like get she like goes. So you go down, and then you just everybody hears this, but you just hear a sword coming out of a scabbard, and then just like death sounds.
I make sure the kids are not near the hole when like that happens. Like I hear, I think I hear like the shh, and then I like.
Okay, come on, kids.
Well, I think it's more. It's like shh. Oh my goodness, it's such a bad smell down here, isn't it, children? Like try to just like make them think about something and talk loudly so they don't like.
It's okay, children. Conflict makes you strong.
Conflict makes you strong.
But no, that.
Oh. We've talked about this.
So yeah, you guys take to the sewers. Does that feel like a good place for our next break?
Yeah, totally.
Yes.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Still having a great time. This is awesome. Thanks for hanging out with us so far. We have another session, or not another session, another hour of our game so far tonight. So we're going to take a little break, enjoy the music, and join us for the last part of tonight's episode of Fair Wanderings. See you in a little bit.